Okay, workout number one. So each of these three is going to have a foundational um, focus and a different body part to create a full body workout. So this first one is the foundational exercise is going to be squat focused, and then the supporting exercises are going to be shoulders. And every workout will have a core component. So you'll start each one with a dynamic warm up, 5 to 10 minutes. That's going to be, walking up and down the driveway, squats, lunges, body weight stuff, hip swings, some scapular protraction and retraction for shoulder based stuff, things like that. Just getting your body moving, getting your blood circulating, heart rate up a little bit, but not super intense. It's all minimal equipment, so a light set of dumbbells, resistance bands, body weight. All right, to get started, first set, sumo squats. So toes point out, ears line up with your shoulders, which line up with your hips, which gets your pelvis flat, not so far that your glutes are engaging, but so that your transverse abdominis muscles are supporting your hips down and your hips up, so torso, lumbar, spine, and everything. So exercise number one, sumo squat. Inhale down, your knees are pressing open, your eyes are looking straight ahead. You're gonna come up onto your toes, extend your legs up, lower back down. Your inhale happens as you lower, your exhale happens as your muscles are firing. So sumo squat, body weight or with dumbbells, whatever you have on hand. Up onto your toes, extend up, lower down. Inhale, exhale as your glutes and calves are firing. Inhale as you're lowering. So exercise number one. Number two, squats up on your tiptoes. So you're going to bring your feet together, come up onto your toes, keep that pelvis flat, chest open, shoulders relaxed. I bring my arms out. It helps with my balance. And find a focal point. Squat down, extend back up. Inhale. So my quads and glutes and core are working. With my exhale, I'll be focusing on those areas to come up. Third exercise. Pick a leg. So we're transitioning to single leg. Choose your least dominant leg. So if you were going to go slide across the ice, the foot that comes forward is your stronger foot. So my least dominant leg is my left leg. I'm going to balance on that leg, find my focal point, focus on the glute muscle of that supporting leg, squat down, and I'm going to take this opposite arm and reach it towards the floor. This glute's doing the work. Extend back up. Here's your inhale as you lower. Here's your exhale as your glute and core is working. So one leg, transition to the other. If you wanted to do this with a weight, the dumbbell is going to be in your opposite hand. Squat down, press up. Focusing on keeping your shoulder blades open the whole time. When your shoulders collapse and round, whatever weight you're holding is going to load onto your lumbar spine. So, shoulders open, reach down, press up. So that is your first set. You've got sumo squats, up on your toes. Extend up, lower down. Feet are gonna come together for your second exercise. Up on your tiptoes. Find your balance point with your arms. Inhale as you come down. Exhale as you come up. Shoulders are not participating in this at all. Your third exercise is a single leg squat and reach. All of these with or without dumbbells. So from there, you'll go through these exercises 2 to 4 times depending on time frame and energy. 10 to 15 reps each. So second set of exercises. Core is engaged, pelvis is flat. This transverse abdominis muscle that wraps all the way around your torso like a belt is going to be engaged. When your pelvis is flat, this is going to automatically engage. So your knees have to stay soft. When your knees lock, your spine arches and the load of your torso lands in this in your lumbar spine. So with a light set of dumbbells, if you would like, I'll show it with dumbbells, I'll show it with a band. Front raise, shoulders stay relaxed, lower down, flip your palms, lateral raise. Front raise, flip your palms so you're reaching out with your thumb, lateral raise. Nothing happening in this low back. If your shoulders are not a fan, fire every muscle using your brain through your fingertips. Front raise, flip, lateral raise. If you would like to use a resistance band, anchor it with one foot or both feet depending on the length of your band, and you come to the front and then you flip your palms and out to the side. So depending on your resistance band, it might be a single arm exercise. If my band was a little bit longer or had some more resistance, I could probably do it with both hands, but it's a little bit short. So front raise, lat raise. Then arm circles. So again, with or without dumbbells, same motions basically. To the front, open to the side, lower down, lateral, front, lower. Core is firing for this whole thing to support your low back. Options, if your shoulders are not up for this, arms can be in a T, core engaged, circles to the front, circles to the back. If I'm doing arm circles like that, I typically go for about 60 seconds in each direction. If it's happening with a band, anchor it with one foot. I'm not sure that this is going to allow me to do it. To the front, open up to the side, lower down, to the side, close it back to the front, firing your core through this whole thing. And then your third exercise, focusing on your shoulders. You're going to grab your band with both hands. If it's one of these with a loop, your wrists are going to come through. You're going to make sure your shoulders are relaxed from your ears. These muscles at the base of your neck are not working at all. They're not engaged. They're nice and relaxed. So arms extend out, shoulders down, core engaged, tension on the band, and you're just going to do little pulses. Pulse, 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 pulse. If it's a straight band like this, same thing, palms are down, shoulders are down, pulse, 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 pulse. For 30 to 60 seconds, depending on the resistance of your band, how your shoulders are feeling, how many sets and reps you're doing of all the other exercises. So those are your shoulder exercises. Front raise, flip your palms, lateral raise, and keeping in mind with all the shoulder stuff that, you know, just like we have a stronger leg, one side of, we're not symmetrical. So range of motion on your left side might be completely different than range of motion on your right side, and you need to be mindful of where your traps start to engage and when to stop this motion. So I think my right arm has a little bit more freedom to move than my left. I notice the trap start to fire a little bit lower on one side than the other. So if it's challenging to make adjustments for each side, just do them single arm, single arm, single arm, single arm, just to be really mindful of what's happening in your shoulders. So then a set of core exercises. With or without a resistance band, I'm a big fan of these with the loops. I carry them pretty much everywhere. So you're going to slide it around your ankles and come onto your back. I'm just looking to see what all my exercises are before I come to the ground. So onto your back, and you're going to extend, I think you can see, you can kind of see, extend your legs out. I'll turn this way. And flex your toes and stack your heel, the heel of your top leg on the toes of your bottom leg. Your chin is going to tuck to your chest. Elbows are going to be open. And as you inhale through your nose, you stay at the bottom. Exhale, you're crunching up with a flat pelvis as you hover this leg off the top, flexing through your toes, reaching out through your heels, and firing this medial aspect of your quad. So let me see, diagonal, maybe I can get it. Inhale at the bottom, exhale as your core contracts and this top leg hovers up. Inhale, lower back down. Exhale, it comes up. Exercise number 1, I typically time these for approximately 60 seconds on each leg. Number 2, the band is going to come around your wrists, and you're going to come onto your stomach with your arms lining up, or your biceps lining up with your ears. Shoulders are going to pull down and away. We're doing Superman's or Superwoman's, actually more applicable. Focusing on your hamstrings and your glutes and your extensor muscles, which are running up the length of your spine. Your chin will stay tucked to your chest the whole time, so you'll start with your forehead on the mat, and then that angle will stay the same as you Superman yourself up, Superwoman yourself up. So I don't know how you can see, but we're going to try. Arms are going to be overhead. There's tension on the band. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale. Hover yourself up. Fire your hamstrings. Fire your glutes. Focus on pulling your belly button off of the floor. Inhale, lower back down. And then repeat that. Inhale, lower. Exhale, hover. Full breath cycle for your predetermined amount of time, whether it's, or reps. So it could be 15 reps, it could be 45 seconds, it could be 60 seconds, whatever works. The third core exercise is just holding a plank. So shoulders down. If you, I'm sure you know this, reach out through your heels, it will help shift your pelvis into a nice supported flat position. Will also help fire your quads and maintain that super rigid, strong plank. So whatever plank variations you enjoy, these core exercises, the straight leg crunch with a lift, Superwoman's and planks, either time them or count reps, whichever works for your brain and your energy level and the time that you have. And then 2 to 4 sets. I typically do 3 sets of 60 seconds. So that's workout number 1 with a squat focus and shoulders. I'm gonna hit stop and come right back for the next one.